Guys, don't panic, but I think we're in trouble.
I know we're in trouble.
So, last we left off, you guys had found an abandoned airship called the Draken's End, where you had scavenged some supplies, decided to destroy the evidence of this, so no one could track you back, even though nothing would have gotten you.
Just in case.
And brought in your new associate onto the ship, the janitor named Broom.
Or
Zero, as you're trying to name him. There you guys had a bit of a sparring match between Liege and Anik. Coming close, but Anik winning. And then set out for...
Liege won.
No, Liege went down.
Yep.
Okay.
But with that being said, 2 days have so far passed on your cruise. You've had some good air wind behind you, taking off a couple days of travel.
Yay!
We almost had 2 airships.
Almost.
Almost. If it wasn't going to add a week to our travel, we would have had 2 airships.
Yeah. You're hell bent on turning, like, making the vac industry.
I want a fleet.
Yeah, you're gonna make the vac industries the poor choices fleet.
The army of Vak? We're taking over lands.
All right.
Bugbear. Chaotic evil.
After 2 days of good travel, you did
I
need
don't know
someone
what
to
I
take the
am now
wheel.
that I think about it.
As Anik had decided to take the first shift due to the winds now blowing hard from the side. So you're in the ship, you feel suddenly it starts being taken by the wind.
Wish the wind would ask for consent first. I'm a little messed up.
Uh-oh. And listen.
Transition. Okay.
Whoa. Oh, wow.
Yay.
That was smooth.
I had that set up. I'm like, I don't know what we were having tonight, but okay. He gives up.
All right. Well, that happened.
As you feel the breeze take the ship going out of control, what are you guys doing?
I'm stumbling out of the captain's quarters and assessing what is going on.
Where Anik once stood, you do not see them there, as you see Navi, like, doing her best to try. Fuck you.
Yes. Thank you.
You see, as Navi is trying to keep the ship stable, but this is out of her control.
Okay. So if I'm on the main deck going into my quarters, I hop out. I'm on the main deck. The controls are basically the roof of my deck.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
I jump up there instead of going up the stairs and going around. And I take them.
All right. So, as you leap up there, grabbing on, getting yourself up and over, take the wheel. Give me a strength check.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Please don't talk about my boss that way. He doesn't like driving, actually. He prefers to be called Jesus.
22.
All right. Fuck. The ship's out of control. You're able to grab onto it using all your might to keep it straightened out.
Got half them.
Suddenly, Lily, you feel as the ship quickly
That doesn't sound very
dive.
friendly.
Clearly, is trying to grab on something. Just trying not to hit himself on either any pipes or any stoves that are heating up because food.
I hate the communicator. Lily, everything secure down there?
Is there any damage in where I am? I'm Lily's in the kitchen.
Besides a couple plates you had already pulled out, everything else was pretty much held in tight in case of any turbulence during the flight.
So
We
far,
good?
nothing is damaged.
All right, check on the animals. Make sure the
You hear on
hellhound and the
communicators,
owlbear are
Pandora
okay.
chimes in, going, "They're a little startled, but fine."
Okay. Doma, are you good?
Hey, I'm fine.
I'm trying to hold her steady. We got a big gust of wind happening.
What happened now?
We're getting taken by the wind.
Anik,
It's not a big gust of wind. It's just enough to give you turbulence where the ship went down. Without anyone holding the wheel, they're not able to keep.
Anik, where you go? Where are you?
There's no response as you keep trying to get it out.
Somebody search the ship. Where's Anik? Find him for me. I'm gonna
Anik
hold the
had
wheel. Let me
left.
hold it steady. He had left.
He had left.
Thanks, Evie. Where'd he go? Did he say?
He was here one moment, and next moment,
Did he fall? Because
No.
we're like
he
several thousand feet up.
it just showed he was here, and then you see each time she just goes. She like makes a popping motion. The holographic body turns
He can
into
poof?
that. I guess
I
so.
didn't know he was able to move.
Exploded.
I don't know either.
He exploded.
No,
All right.
there's
Who's
no
no Galaxy
body.
Quest?
There's no body.
He turned inside out and exploded.
It's like
There's no body matter left over. I do not believe he exploded.
Do we have any way to find out where he went? Is he all right?
clearly takes out his coal, protecting himself from any danger or anything that is about to make him pop.
Was well, that looks
Dairy
delicious.
Queen, yay!
Was this an intentional poofing, or was he non-consensually poofed?
I don't know. I didn't hear him give consent, but I think he did it.
You think he did it himself?
I don't know.
Does he have the power or magic
I'm
to
sorry,
do it?
Captain.
Okay, that's okay. I'm concerned for one of our guild folk. If he poofs back, let me know immediately, please.
As soon as he comes on the ship, I will communicate with him.
Okay. Well, that happened.
You think?
Hey, Domar, do you have any way to reach Anik? Because you have a stronger communicator than we do.
Hey, not with a communicator, but I can try getting a hold of him.
If you could, tell him to, A, make sure he's okay, and B, tell him next time he's going to poof away, let us know first.
All right.
Thanks, bud. All right, so is the ship steady now? I'm holding it, or is the turbulent wind still going?
Yes, the ship's steady now that you're holding it there. It's just enough that if Navi can't keep the helm in control, while the ship is dealing with strong winds such as
this
what
is
you
me
are hitting.
staring.
Clearly holding on something, holding his service blade.
All right, I think we're good. I'll hold down. Hey Lily, can you Axio me some food up here?
Sure. Tonight we're having a beef stew.
That was Harry. Can you Leviosa it up to me?
In walk there.
Thank you.
You just hear Navi respond. I believe the right term is Leviosa.
Don't correct me.
I'm sorry, Captain.
That was I had to work that in somehow. I said it before. Yeah. Where's everybody else?
Well, Pandora is with the animals.
Pandora's with the animals.
I am in the kitchen.
Omar. How's our How's our new I don't know, crewmate?
I gotta move on some of these boxes down here.
Yeah, tell him to organize the ship.
As suddenly you hear Broom screaming, "The fuck is that?"
Please don't
As
tell me
Toby.
he dropped something.
You see a red tiefling with goat hooves holding a broom to you, hitting you like you were a rat. They're trying to hit you like a rat.
He's gonna kill me.
Is Lieli, did Lieli heard
Did
that?
anybody hear this, like, through communicators or anything?
No, but you all heard this as Kobe yells this out.
We can hear Kobe yell.
Yeah.
Is this on the main dock or is this down in, like, the storage department?
Down below in the storage.
Lieli is running.
I hit the communicator. Is that who I think it was?
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Check it out. Let me know.
Lily goes to the storage room and what does he find?
You see his broom is chasing Kobe, but what's chasing Broom is, how do you want to describe your steel defender?
Steel defender.
It looks like a giant steel mastiff. It's big enough that Kobe can ride this. Is it?
You have a giant
Easily.
steel dog?
It very much acts like it is the goodest of good boys.
Until.
It's not a great steel defender because it was made by Kobe. So they think that they're playing right now. It thinks that we're playing. And Kobe's running around screaming at the top of his lungs, "I don't want to die today! I don't want to die today! Please, gods, no!"
Put down that broom. Hold on.
By this
Put
time
down
you do
yourself.
notice as... Oh, thank God. At this time you do notice that the steel defender has jumped up on the back of Broom, Zero, landed and face forward, and you just look like his soul has left his body as it's... And the steel defender just first licks the back of his head.
That's not very comfortable.
No.
It's
Not
just-
like
It's like ripping out part of the hair, part of the joints of the tongue.
It's like getting licked by metal sandpaper, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kobe runs face first into like a barrel or something.
Oh, okay. Let me give you a. Oh, is that Kobe?
You just call him Jacoby?
I said you, Kobe.
Yes?
Oh,
Oh,
it's
hello.
Kobe.
It is Kobe? I thought I heard the little guy. Is he alright? Did Zero do anything stupid?
He's probably
Help,
having
help,
fun with a
help,
steel
help.
mastiff.
Okay.
Just hear help as...
Steel Mastiff. So we have... Okay.
It's a metal dog.
Yeah. That's a thing.
That is licking broom.
Is it really licking if it's not wet? Fair enough. I can kind of hear the shrug that Liege is.
You're like, as soon as you say it, it's like...
All I hear is, I don't fucking know. Anyway, is everybody okay?
It's so far.
Can I connect to Kobe with the badges?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Takes out the
Kobe,
badge
you
and
can
puts it
hear
to
from-
Kobe.
Kobe
Here's
has his
from
own
the
badge, I'm sure, because he has
that,
super special
Egan
badge.
has given you.
Mm-hmm.
You just start. You can hear the communication go.
You good, Kobe?
Have you set Kobe down, or are you still just holding Kobe up, like by the back of his jacket?
Oh, you picked up Kobe?
Oh, I did pick,
Oh,
picked
oh.
up, go make him stand up.
You helped him off the ground because he ran into a barrel. Looney Tuned into a barrel.
You see him like pat himself down quick.
I have every part of me is accounted for. It's just very interesting. I mean, last time I teleported, I lost like 2 inches of my tail.
Does your tail grow back?
No. It's just 2 inches shorter now.
That's unfortunate.
Question: is it like 2 inches, like it, like somewhere in between it, or just at the edge, where it's just suddenly flat
At the
on?
edge. Yeah.
Like, is it like where it's like
He's missing 2 inches in the middle, and the other part is just kind of hanging there?
so there's like that much, like part of the tail? Why is it doing that?
So like when you shave part of your eyebrow, and you have eyebrow here and eyebrow here, but nothing there?
What are we doing?
I don't know. What are you doing here? We're happy to have you.
What was I doing here? Oh, yes.
And he like pats some more and then like reaches into his bag and pulls out this really long sheet of paper and goes,
I was supposed to find some crystals of some kind. I don't know. They told me that they'd send me somewhere where I could find them. And we're here now. So.
Lovely. Come up to the helm so I can talk to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
Broom, take care of the dog.
And clean up the mess.
This already traumatized dude after pissing off Domar a couple days ago. Now with this huge steel mastiff on his back. And the guy's only like 14 years old. He's not that old.
Yeah, well, he's gonna earn some trust.
It's like,
little bastard needs to earn the trust. Could have named him Little Bastard, and I might call him that.
okay.
Him and Craig, maybe become buddies.
Okay. Like, gets up, sort of shrug. But yeah, he gets up and goes, okay. Yes, sir.
Like, oh, Kobe, so good to meet you again. So, how have you been?
I got swallowed by a manticore last week.
That's
Well, that happens, I guess, from time to time. You made it out. Are you better for it?
No, not really.
You alright? You need a good berry? Give him a good berry.
So give him a good berry. Yes, good berries.
I see him here just sit there, nibbles on it, and he goes,
The poison kind of made me high for like a week straight.
Was it a fun week, at least?
No, it wasn't. It was very bad.
No, it Okay, but you're better now.
And for the most part, yes.
Okay. Is there anything we can do to get you back to more of a 100%?
No, it's more, I'm still dealing with the psychological trauma of being eaten again.
Again, how many times have you been eaten?
I lost count.
Oh,
Let's learn from this. Stay away from creatures' mouths. Let's take a mental note.
I try. I really do.
Anyway.
I just.
he like walks up to you. He's like, 2.5 feet tall. Stretches really, like, stretches all the way up so he can look up at you.
I did it. Reach down. You give the fist bump. Fist bump.
Well,
we fist bump in this crew.
yes, very nice. Do you guys know anything about planar crystals?
Meaner Chris? No.
lost me. You lost me there.
I mean,
What do we need to know?
Bach, you know a little bit. They're just in the military.
Okay.
They're primarily used for powering mass
Is that the kind of crystal that was housing the elementals back when we stole it?
Those are artificial planar crystals, but yeah.
Okay, so we need legitimate planar.
Yeah, it's...
Okay. Do we have any way of... Okay, so you need to get some planar crystals. So I'm guessing you need to find a power source or something.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I'm guessing that's outside of my pay grade. Do you know where you need to go to get them?
You have a map.
And he sets his bag down and just jumps inside of his bag. You echoing from inside the bag.
No, not this one.
Not this one. And things get occasionally chucked out of the bag.
One thing, I'm not sure what it is, but it's about to go overboard. I just catch it quick. I'm like, oh, just set it down next to the bag.
He comes out clutching a bundle of papers.
Do you need a hand there, bud?
He says, yes, actually.
I kind of grab him by under the arm, lift him out of the bag, set him down on the deck.
And he goes,
it's better if you just read this.
Okay. I take whatever he's handing me and I read. What?
So this seems some type of order saying, Kobe, I don't know. Kobe, I need you to go to the Val mine. My best Egan impression here, folks. I'm sorry. I need you to go to the Val mine. There's strange planar crystals there I need for some experiment. Questions asked. Here's a map. Don't fuck up. Signed, Egan.
Well,
Okay, so we need to go to the Vel mine.
Precisely.
Okay. Navi.
You see, Kobe, you see for the first time as this little holographic thing, only probably about a foot tall, half your height, appears on the floor of the ship. Look up to you. Yes, Captain.
And it looks like the Navi from...
It's just clear, blue,
Zelda.
Translucent person there.
It looks like the little thing from Zelda. Because, Hey, listen!
Kobe scrambles over his bag to get really in real close.
What are you?
Go in personal space.
Oh, yes.
to present you, Kobe, this is Navi.
Okay, Navi. Can you find the... What's the name of mine again?
Val?
The Val mines?
Yes. And as
Break
Kobe,
this
you
down.
see as suddenly she shifts towards you. To answer your question, I am, and I'm... I forgot I was going through my headphones. I forgot I was going through my headphones.
Thank you for hosting, Cass.
Thank you for
Thank
hosting.
you.
Oh, we have a hydrate from Melissa. Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
hail hydrate.
yeah.
Hail Hydra.
Great.
You see as she turns towards you and goes, I'm from Navigational Aerial Vessel Intelligence System, or Navi for short. Or the poor choice. Created by Skyforge Industries.
Mm.
Oh, yes. That makes sense.
I'm
What
using...
does your programming?
I do not actually know that for my programming, but I am used for autopilot during good condition. I am sorry, Captain, I couldn't handle this breeze.
That's okay.
Also, a navigational system. I can tell you what way is north. I can calculate star map for you to travel in higher altitude. Along with the intercom system, as suddenly you hear the whole ship, and she changes to this boom. Each time she's talking, she shifts the form. So when she talks autopilot, she goes to looking like a captain of a ship. When she goes to navigation, she goes into more almost like
Just
a flight
changes her
navigator. Yeah,
Changes her clothes.
the clothes change, and when she goes intercom for the ship system, as suddenly she turns into a boom mic operator, holding a boom mic in her hand. And then I'm also a weather forecast. I can also tell you the weather and time. As suddenly she turns into a weather woman.
Could you do that too? What's the weather like today? Since Anik isn't here.
I'm pulling up the calendar right now. And along with a few, I'm also I'm also capable of monitoring anything on that ship.
How would Domar react to Kobe? I kind of want to see what happens.
Kobe, have you met Delmar before?
Oh, I mean, given this particular Kobe's history, yes, very much so.
Okay.
Domar, can you come up to the helm for a minute?
Hey, sure.
You see Kobe freeze.
Omar,
You remember?
Yeah, Domar. You know Domar?
possibly.
Why are you scared? Don't be scared of Domar.
Kobe, you hear the distinctive thud of large footsteps coming up from the below deck, and you see the form on the main deck of Domar emerge as he's like having a duck under the door. Hey. How's it
Two
going?
questions.
Hey.
One, we've got a new visitor. This is Kobe. I have a feeling that you two have met because
Kobe! And like puts his arm down to go shake yours. The big, like, you can see his big smile, like, hey!
And like Kobe like sticks his hand out to shake, but then like gets caught in the upward momentum of Domar.
Domar at first doesn't realize how strong he is, and like, oh shit, sorry.
And he's just hanging there in Domar's hand.
we have 2 hail hydrates and Jen is lurking.
All right, thank you. Thank you for learning. All right. But yeah.
It's the best, Jen.
Hey, it's great to see you, Mr. Kobe. That is you, right? I didn't mistake you for Bard Kobe again. Sorry, let me put you down.
No, I am Egan's Kobe.
He's like brushing himself off.
This isn't an issue, is it? You guys are good.
I have no problem with Kobe's.
Nice.
Egan and I, a little bit of differences there, but
Fair enough. That's between you and Egan. And again, outside my pay grade. 2, the Navi that we took off the burning ship.
Yes.
I have it working. I have the harness for it rebuilt.
Mm-hmm.
We need some type of power to go through it. It seems like the main enchantment on that sphere has
So
been...
like a power crystal. What are the crystals called again?
The planar crystal can work. I can try with the moonstone, but
Okay.
either way,
Well,
you would get paying a pretty penny.
Our buddy here, Kobe, is tasked to go find some planar crystals and was sent to us in order to do this. He has a place that we can go, so this sounds like it could be mutually beneficial.
All right.
We can get some to work the Navi, maybe keep some in store for whatever we may need, and he can take some. It is he, right? I'm sorry if I'm misusing your pronouns. Egan, Kobe.
He is correct.
Okay. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure. And he can take some back to his people. How much of it do you need?
A lot.
Fine, a lot.
Typically, Egan wants enough that he can use for constant testing and experimentation later on. So, a handful is not going to be enough. That's going to be probably about 5 Kobe's worth of gems.
Gomar, how much do you think we need?
I mean, for that one there, I can probably get a jerry rig going with maybe a few pounds of planar crystals.
Okay.
Depends on the type they're using, but Egan, did he
All
say
right, we're
anything
gonna-
about these types of plane of crystals?
Is Pandora going to come with us, even though she's...
I'm staying with the dog. I'm staying with the
Okay.
puppers.
You're going to stay with the puppers, make sure they're okay, stay on the ship.
They're
All right,
still a little wigged out right now.
Can we borrow your bag of holding?
It's in my bunk.
Okay. Lily, I'm going to need you to grab the bag of holding.
What?
And then we can fill that up with some of the crystals. For us, I'm pretty sure our friend Kobe here has a bag of holding that they can use to take what they need back. This way it shouldn't be an issue of carrying it. That sound about right?
Yes, this is correct.
Okay. All right. And we are off to the mines.
All right. So, as this conversation going on, you've seen Navi do the calculations and suddenly... You see as the eyes sort of flicker real fast and suddenly vanishes in front of you guys. And then you can just see her standing right on where the helm connects to, like, the railing of the ship.
When she was changing, did we, see the matrix go in her eyes?
It just it turns white, and then you see, sometimes you see... Make a perception check for me.
It was like
Toby-
a matrix joke.
Make one with advantage, as you were the closest to Navi's face.
To see what she was. I'm just saying if that was what we saw. A perception. Where?
16.
That one is a 15 for me.
Right,
Plus
16.
4. Or, oh, excuse me. 18.
All right. So, Gobi, you're sort of just enamored by how this creature looks. But you just see for a moment as looks like images flash in front of her eyes, like on her eyes, as you can sort of see them, Navi. As every time it blinked, it was a different image. Yes. But you see as suddenly she appears onto the railing right where the wheel of the ship is, in the captain uniform, and you feel as the ship slowly starts shifting to the side. Because you've gotten enough, the wind's dying down enough after this conversation that it's easy to control.
Mm-hmm.
And you just hear on the intercom, Captain, how fast do we need to get there?
How fast do we need to get there? Kobe.
Um,
I'm guessing this is as soon as possible kind of deal?
Yes, ideally. But I also wouldn't mind not eating for a couple of days.
Okay. We're not going soup. We need to get there as soon as possible, but take it easy. How about
Normal pace?
normal?
As you guys feel the ship start moving forward some, and the wind of it blow.
Can I stop steering now? Can Navi take control?
Yeah, she's taking control now as she's adjusted it. Right.
While we're on our way down, why don't we all, Lily, can you get us fashion us up some lunch so we can go all nice and fed? I'm sure Kobe's probably a little hungry from being teleported and scared by little bastard.
Well, good news for you, Kobe, because you're probably going to eat something better than anyone who would eat you. And I'm sure the food will not eat you.
And we need to prepare some bacon because I need pocket bacon for the journey.
Okay.
You mean like this?
Cook some
and he
bacon.
holds up like,
I take one piece.
Remember, we have a limited supply of bacons that we have.
We'll find more pigs.
Oh,
I actually think this
Lily?
one is dragon jerky.
Ooh, it did taste a little different. It was delicious, though. What kind of dragon?
I think it might have been a gold dragon. I'm not quite sure on.
sticks it back in his pocket.
I'm gonna hold on to this now.
It is very spicy as you try it.
Lee grab the bag of holding.
Okay. Going down below, you Okay, hold up.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, heading down below, you're able to get the bag of holding, having it ready for whatever you need.
Right. Here's your food. Passes the plate to Kobe and Black. Beef stew.
Ooh. I like
Kobe's
stew.
just sitting on the table with the bowl in his lap.
Like a giant. This is like I'm thinking like a serving bowl size, but it's
Yeah.
like
just a regular bowl.
Yeah,
there's a regular.
Kobe is like that anime sake dish size where it's like,
Oh, so
Oh,
it's
no.
like Goku eating.
yeah.
Like Kobe's just got like his whole head in the stew.
Like Goku eating.
Yeah.
All right. It is a very nice stew. Lily, outdid yourself this time.
Good job, Lily. That's why we kept you on for chef.
I trained ever since I trained it because of my mother. She
Your mother taught you well.
did her best for what she had done for me.
She taught you well. You honor her with your cooking style.
I
Like our real.
Yes, this is very good stew. This is, however, it's not quite as it's much different than Vinny's. I had to work for him for a while. That was interesting.
What happened with Vinny's stew? What was it made out of?
do know. I really want to know. Grabs a paper and the notes.
He goes,
Make a history check for me.
okay.
I want to see how well you remember Vinny's like the.
Well, he's actually very intelligent. 21.
Nice.
There's different types of like meat stews Vinny would make. Most popular was the Hydra stew that they would get from some areas around there when you guys accidentally ran into a Hydra and Paladin Kobe quickly took him down.
Well, it's self-sustaining too, because you cut off one head of the Hydra, two more grow back in its place.
There was the other time that they actually used
I got it. Don't worry.
There was one that was made of nightmare meat.
That doesn't sound delicious at all.
People actually liked it. It was a very uncomfortable color, but the taste of it people liked for some reason. And then Fabor, which I swear people got hired the shit off that thing. There was some type of shrooms in that fucker.
Not gonna lie, I was half expecting it to be Kobe meat.
He's not dealing. He's not. Yeah. He's not. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys are gonna go hunting for kobolds and going, I need to make a good stew.
I don't know, Vinny.
I'll put this under. Not quite yet.
Soon.
So he explains all of this stuff to you guys.
Okay.
He goes, he's arguably the best cook in the guild.
He like continues eating.
Okay. One day we'll have to try this stew of the Vinny.
We have to go hunting.
Yeah.
Right.
Before you leave, Kobe, remind me to ask you about your badge.
And you see him go,
Yes. Yes.
he like looks at Domar. He's like,
Domar is like, you just see Domar go completely nervous. Like he's trying to stew down, and you see like you see the charcoal beard. You see the charcoal beard is like, he's not even being careful. It's melting away. So like, yeah, very good stew. Very good stew.
Looks at Domar.
Guardian is
like,
in there, and like Guardian's just.
and like, Kobe takes the biggest bite of stew that he can fit his mouth around.
Okay, sure,
check.
boss.
Inside checking.
Go ahead if you want.
What are you my question, what are you insight checking for?
No, we saw him leave with Super Badge last time. That's why I want to ask him about it.
Busted.
And he like swallows and goes, "My badge is no different from yours. I promise."
We'll talk about it later. We have a mission to get to first. This is a later discussion.
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
Lee goes right down on the bottom of his note. Do ask for the badge again.
Ask about Super Badge.
Oh, super badge.
Oh god. So.
A little hot inside of these rhinos?
Yes. All right. So you take after your lunch and a couple hours flying through, you do hear as Navi goes over the intercom system. We've reached Val Mine. Right?
Ooh.
It does not appear that there's a close spot for me to dock. You might need to take a little bit of a walk. Is that okay, Captain?
That's fine.
I'm good for walking. Probably stretch my legs even more.
It'd be nice to be on land again.
I wish, like, I really want to go on land. Like, I'm not saying that I'm uncomfortable being on the sky.
You need your sea
first
legs.
First time flying on this thing is okay, good experience and all that. I need
Wait,
cloud.
have you been flying this whole time since I left you?
Basically, yeah.
Yes.
Give or take about a day.
Kobe, you remember from the guild that there was some talk about someone finally got to the Nicodes, gave them the middle finger as they'd stolen an experiment.
Remember when you helped us out?
Oh, that was you guys.
Or the animals.
Is that what we were doing?
And that's when I put my arm over here and I snapped my axes in my hand. Like, remember?
And you see him go,
Oh,
Thank you, Jen.
you're welcome.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
That's a weird try, really?
Yeah. They call us savages. What do you think?
All right, so we're landing.
yes, as you land, you just find that Navi had parked you in a cliff area.
Mhm.
Probably, it's a good 2-mile walk down. You see a bit of a path that seemed from old trade route.
Mhm.
It hasn't been used in a while as the signs and such have been worn and wore down.
Mhm.
You are able to get off at the bridge at the nose of the ship. You see as Stonewall goes, "Hey, you want me to watch the ship for you?"
Yes, please. Pandora's gonna stay on the ship, make sure the animal's okay. Yeah, just
Sounds good.
excuse me. And he whistles really loud and just barreling up from below decks. I'm sure he's knocked over Broom at this point.
He's been using Broom as like a toy thing and they're playing, as you've heard Broom periodically scream as he thinks the dog's trying to hit him. There's a couple broken brooms as he's taking them and like, oh, we're playing tug of war. Ding!
Also, let me know, Domar, let me know if you hear anything about Anik.
All right, I've sent him out 2 sendings, but I don't know if they've gone through or not.
All right.
But yeah, I'll keep you updated.
Wait. Yep. We'll be back as soon as you can. Are you going to leave the ship here? Or are you going to hover around in the air? We contact you when I'm ready to come back.
I'll just keep it here.
Okay, cool.
In case
Any troubles, let us know.
Will do.
Okay. And we make our way.
All right.
I've taken a small a container of the stew. I have pocket stew.
You taking
It
it?
looks like a small. How big is it?
You took the thermos. You can take the thermos you got from
I
me.
took I have the thermos. I filled it up with stew, and 10 pieces of bacon.
All right.
You need pocket bacon. You never know what you're getting.
So stepping off, you do find that the whole area around there, you can see down into this little valley gorge-like area as there's a old settlement. I mean, relatively old. Seems like it's been there for a while, but you don't see any movement around from a distance. But as you travel down this hilly path, you see the Valmine settlement. It's two large, like longhouse with one major building on there, which seems to be like the head of where they're keeping track of, you know, whatever was brought in. You see these tents that were set out as they're partially ripped and torn, probably from the just aging, and you can see broken stone all around there.
One really nice. So does the campsite look abandoned?
I mean, pretty much all around here looks abandoned. Any utensils left out have been rusted, left to the environment.
I'm gonna check out the tents, see if there's anything that might be helpful.
Okay. Roll investigation check for me.
Investigation 15.
Hill hydrate
Got a hail hatter?
from Jan.
Then I gotta do, if it's from Jen, I gotta do water.
I just ran out of water, but yeah.
Ew, pocket? What do you mean, ew, pocket stew? It's in the thermos. It's not like I actually put stew in my pocket. It's a waste of a pocket.
Can I not move these tokens?
You should be able to. Is the game on pause?
Yeah.
It is on pause.
I'm trying to remember how to do this. I've done this in a while.
So I'm gonna.
Same controls as roll 20.
It keeps snapping me back.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Okay. Like, I can move mine.
I'm gonna end up making more boxes that I can't unmake.
All right.
Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. He's gonna check out one of these buildings.
Okay, which one would you like to go for? The mine house or one of the barracks areas?
Mine house.
Okay. So,
I jerked out the 10 to roll a 15 for my investigation.
you see a ruined bedroll inside of it. Along with that, you see just some, looks like old liquor that was left there. Bottles partially broken. A little bumming.
Anything salvageable of the liquor?
Little bit of it, probably, but it still looks like...
Is it a flammable liquor?
I mean, yeah, it is 100%. This is... We're talking about madness here. The prospectors are going to be having that booze.
So I found... Go ahead.
For the mine house, I rolled a 25 for my investigation.
You investigated the fuck out of that.
Okay. So...
Everybody's ready.
You see where I'm going with the flaming spirits, right?
As you do, I'm going to...
How many bottles did I find of the flaming, of the salvageable bottles?
Only one, it looks like.
In all of the tents or just one?
In one. It's pretty much, they look like whatever went through here either got out in a hurry or whatever else may have happened. It's
anything in any of the other tents? Or do I need to roll for each one?
Oh, no, that was one bottle that you found in, like, all the tents.
Okay.
And that seemed to be in the lavish one.
The one with the red top?
Yeah.
Okay. And in the other tents, there was just mess up bedrolls and
Mess up
garbage.
bedrolls, whatever they had in there.
Any mining tools or anything like that?
There's some around the cave entrance.
Oh.
But
What, all right. Go on. I'll ask about my next thing after you do it.
Alright. So. Kobe,
Yes.
I'm trying to activate it right now. Goes. Having a bit of it. But yes, looking in there, you can see what looks like a massive sort of office-like building that has a couple different things in there. Large table. For the most part, this place looks ransacked, as whatever went through here really meant to attack it. You see more of the broken stone around.
What kind of stone is it?
Investigate it?
Yeah.
All right.
Kobe will help, or Kobe will make his own separate investigation check.
Roll a history check for me.
Okay, I will go and help Fox roll.
You're going to help my roll, or do you want? You said history?
History.
13.
Okay, 13?
Mm-hmm.
With a 13, I mean, it looks like a good stone. It's a bit strange for being around here. It looks more like a marble, but a more what, like almost a concrete type of stone. Stuff they would actually chisel out for good statues and such.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, about it.
Would Kobe be able to use his jeweler's tools to identify what type of stone this might be?
I would say sure. Roll with advantage if you have jeweler's tools.
Yeah. All right. So he's got jeweler's tools. So is that just what would that be?
Either a history or a nature check, I would say. And then with jeweler's tools, you would have the advantage.
Okay. History. And I did roll with advantage. There we go. 22.
22.
You know what it is.
It's the same type of stone, same type of material they would use to carve out, like, statues and such, or temples, nobility, which is odd to see this much around there because that type is pretty expensive. Along with that, you can, examining it with that 22, was very detailed, whatever it was.
It is almost like it was a statue of some kind. Like
I mean,
marble or granite.
Yeah.
Do you think it actually was a statue?
It could
That
have
was-
been. Very detailed, whatever it was.
Another strange
I have
thing
an
is the
idea.
material doesn't seem to be coming from the area. Like, it doesn't seem to be one that's around this area.
Who's good at doing Arcana checks? Can we do one to see if this was a stone golem?
Sure.
Yeah, Kobe has, pretty sure Kobe has that. Yeah. Arcana.
Arcana.
a death check to see if that was a stone golem?
14.
14. With a 14, this is definitely not a stone golem. I mean, you've worked with Deegan long enough that you would know a stone golem carve out would be.
Mm-hmm.
That is definitely not. List of called Shenanigans.
Okay.
But that is definitely not a stone golem. There's not enough rocks here, even all put together, to make a stone golem.
Do I recognize anything in the rubble of these stones that would be telling me if it was a statue, what it was?
I mean, looking at it, and after Kobe's investigation into it, you can see the parts that look like part of a face that have been eroded somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
They look like people, like statues of humanoid people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's like...
Can I tell who it was supposed to be?
They look like just regular miners.
Okay. Ooh.
Why would you have a statue of a miner here? In such expensive... Oh.
Yeah. I think Stormy's gonna mute in a second.
I don't think there's too many
I think
creatures
I'm
that
about
have
to
that
mute in a
ability.
second. Mother, if this is what I think it is.
Yeah. I mean,
Can
Keep
Egan
your
use
eyes to the ground,
mending?
boys.
Can Egan use mending to try to put together the face of one of these creatures?
sure.
Yeah, Leely will like to help that with mending as well.
Okay. So this is about a good hour of, even with you two trying to get a piece together. With the casting time of mending being a minute, it's like both of you together sort of able to speed it up some, but still it's trying to get it molded in and looking somewhat alright.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks like a typical humanoid. Human. The one that you do work on is human.
Hmm.
And Lily, some of the pieces that you mended together thinking they were part of it, like, oh, no, that one looks more like some type of halfling. The looks on the face just seem to be some type of... Best to describe it would be capture of life expression, as it's just like smiling. Some look like one, the halfling one you have sort of looks like it's laughing a bit, like it was carved out to make it look like it was laughing.
Are there any tracks around?
Unfortunately, no, but since this area is a desert and the wind has been blowing today, any track, like even the tracks you guys have been having, have sort of faded away in this time.
Question. Was the halfling face, he was laughing, right?
Yeah, he was laughing.
Are
Or
his
they were
eyes
laughing.
open or closed?
Close.
Hmm.
From the side that you have, it looked like it was close.
How can you tell if a statue's eyes are closed? Do you see the eyelash, the detail of the eyelash on the bottom?
Like just red. Just
I mean, they are very well detailed for even the mending. Whatever erosion has gotten to them and such, they're very well detailed.
Okay. Is there any sort of trail inside of the office that was ransacked?
So
Any sort of clues as to what happened?
for the most part with the office, there's not really any... You can see that the door looks to be forced open.
That's a Sparta kick if I've ever seen one.
Along with that, there's a damaged desk with a few broken chairs, as if there's like some type of scuffle.
Are there rocks inside of the office?
No, there are none.
Okay.
That's just in the front. That's just in the like secretary's office, where it's like you walk in. Hi, may I take your nut? Sure, Mr. Blah
Let me
blah
take
blah.
your name so we can set up your appointment.
Yeah, like you have an appointment today.
Hi, your name?
Gentlemen.
Excuse me.
What a lovely head of snakes you have.
Okay.
Would that be considered shenanigans by my saying that?
All right. But no, in the front office area, it looks like there was a desk broken. You can see bits of paper that have been left there, the bits of sand that have trailed into the room from that time.
Can we get anything from the paper that was left behind?
They look like future shipping orders and such like that for materials they've harvested.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them speak of the strange crystals they have found here.
Mm-hmm.
These planar crystals do not seem to be connected to any of the known realms.
Okay.
They're giving off a green aura whenever detected with magic, and it just seems it's a very official paper, but it's sort of partially ripped up and stomped on from whatever moved by it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I picked up that bottle of booze, by the way. I put a top in it, and I put some cloth in there, and I made a mop up.
Okay.
I just need to light that bitch up.
All right. Would you like to?
We're gonna. I want to check the other building before we go.
Well, I mean,
I'm
would you like to look farther in here?
Yes.
Okay.
Is everybody in agreement that we want to look further in here?
Yes.
Yes.
So,
I would like to be able to move my shoulder.
I'm trying to fix that for you right now. I'm sorry. As for some reason, this map did not save properly. But okay. There's a door. There seems to be a little walkway behind you. Behind the desk, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
There is one door to your right and another door to your left. Both of them have been broken.
So both of them are open.
Yeah, pretty much. The walkway behind there is separated by, like, it's a sort of designer wall. Looks like it was added in there as just aesthetically pleasing.
My axe is still on my back, so I'm gonna snap, and it's in my hand.
Okay. Love doing that, but...
I really do. Why reach when I could just snap? Right?
So friendly. How's your day?
Wow. So what's in the other room, friendly?
Oh, fuck you.
Well, don't fuck us. We didn't do it.
So forever.
I would help permission
That's what
first.
happened.
I was wondering what...
Are we going left or right? When you say to the right?
I'll go right.
I didn't wear my Glee shirt.
Oh, that would be terrible if we matched.
Well, we kind of do because we're both wearing gray shirts.
I almost. No.
Stop the stream, I gotta get changed.
Goonies
I
and
mean,
everything.
almost.
Goonie shirt, the gray shirt with white lettering going in an arch.
Shit.
This is either navy. Yeah.
Anyway.
It's navy.
I see a gray. I don't see a map. This is loading.
There we
Or
go.
should I refresh?
I had to refresh mine, but I'm here now.
I'm over here now. Log in order to. I have to log in again?
Yeah.
What the crap?
Okay, I can move now. Aha!
Huzzah!
Howdy-ho.
It's the right
Meanwhile,
table.
back at the ranch. Oh,
All right.
There we go. I see a broken table.
So, which way should the doorway
Is
to
this
the
is this staying to the right or is this just the entryway?
So as you... Sorry. Zoom out a bit.
I did zoom out.
As you look around, there's a few different spots around here that could be helped. Pretty much where that destroyed table is the entryway. There's a fake... There's a decorative wall behind it that seem... again, added in for aesthetically pleasing purposes, for the best of you guys' knowledge for this,
Mm-hmm.
and for the people at home.
I can. Oh.
Raha.
Okay.
I love that transition. All right, now let me start off with this. But okay.
Yeah.
As what you can see is there is each door and window have seemingly been broken in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Along with that, there are the doors to your left as you first walk in, and to your right, one looking as Vok, you walking to the right and see what looks like a damaged office for the most part.
Uh-huh.
Torn up bed.
Wow.
Bookshelves.
There's a thing on the floor.
Yes, a torn up bearskin rug. Specifically, owlbear.
Do I see? Can I tell what did it?
Make a. I feel like
Is this a rug? Is this a rug or was this an owlbear?
This is an owlbear rug.
What am I making? A history check? Or investigation in the game?
Probably an investigation.
That's an investigation 15.
What you can see is it looks like there was heavy hits on there. The floor is partially, what looks like partially broken, like scratched up, as if a heavy object had been moving across, like dragged across.
Towards the door or?
Towards the desk.
Towards the desk. Can I investigate the desk area?
Sure. Peering around the desk, you find that there doesn't seem to be anything of real interest, as most of the parts have been either broken or they've been shattered up. Papers have been there, and more just orders about when the next delivery will be made, the next pickup for the Nicodi family. And speaking more about these gems, as apparently a few of the miners around here were complaining about this.
And I see more information about the Nicori family.
Not really. This is more about sending out a letter towards the Nicori and like copies of those letters.
I'm going to take the copies of those letters.
All right. It does speak about some of the prospectors in that area having issues with their joints as they have been tightening up over time. Some have been what they call crackle skin, which makes the skin appear more stone-like, as you would know, coming from a military background. And causes the skin to become more fragile as it can be broken easier. But things such as that have been occurring. Some of them have been complaining about seeing certain creatures in the corner of their eyes, and they're not fully sure what's going on about these gems. One of them does. One of the papers there does claim that they will be, if they are not compensated for what's going on, they will bring this to the authority.
When was that? Does it have a date on that about how long ago it was?
This seems to be about 2 years ago.
Okay. With my background, whether it be in a nature background because I'm a bugbear, or with my military background, can I tell about when whatever attacked this area attacked the area?
From what the best all of you together can sort of discern from what it looks like, this is probably been like this for 6-8 months.
Okay.
As most of the erosion around there, the buildings themselves have been having those issues of what's been going on with that.
Is there anything else of note in this room?
It seems that anything valuable that would have been in here has been taken. You can see certain bottles that he had stashed. As you can tell, one of the drawers there were actually rigged to hold bottles, and you could fill. It looks like there used to be a gem there, probably connected to the realm of ice, that would keep that one drawer cool for any liquor such you would have in there.
You had a cooler drawer?
Yes. And this is not something I'm making up. Actually, I knew someone with this in real life. Freaking awesome.
I have a friend that made his center console into a cooler.
That is fucking awesome.
No, it was kind of stupid because he didn't choose wisely what his drinks he put in there.
Oh.
But that's a story for another time.
Yes. But okay.
We don't have got time to unpack all that.
Yeah.
No, we do not. I do want to hear the story later. But okay.
Long story short, he did 6 months.
Okay. Just mostly the papers there were about reports and such. And in this room here, you do find a bit of stone around the office, right around the desk area.
Same kind of stone?
Same type of stone, as it seems to have broken when, probably on impact, from the best you can tell from how it shattered on the desk.
Mm-hmm. Does this look like the stone skin from that disorder, or was it something else? Would I be able to tell the difference?
Make a history check, Bach. I want to see if you've actually...
Nat 20.
To actually know, you would actually know from the stone skin. It more or less. Have you ever heard of like the crocodile skin effect?
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing it's like Game of Thrones, the scale.
Hold up.
What happened?
Can't tell if volume's going through. Okay. I just can't see it on my mixer. We're sorry, but there were some technical issues with the player's audio and it was unusable for this part. So here's your forever recap. After exploring the mine house and the barracks of the miners, the party had discovered all doors and windows had been destroyed, along with bits of that strange stone being left behind. While in the barracks they had heard strange noises from the floor below of stones scraping on the ground. Peering downstairs they had found 6 statues, and after some time investigating them, the party had noticed that these were no normal statues, and as the party could barely react, the Weeping Angel struck, partially petrifying Kobe and leaving a lethal blow on Vok. What will the party do?
Apparently, no one can hear us.
Yeah, you guys are back on. I just muted you and unmuted you. Streamlabs is being weird again.
All right, so Kobe is going to is currently being grasped by that thing. So Kobe's just gonna cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Yeah. It's made the mistake of touching him. That's 24.
Well, 24 does hit. Roll your damage.
That's 1d8 lightning. And that would be 8 lightning.
Okay.
And Steel Defender takes its turn on my initiative.
All right.
It shares my initiative count and takes its turn immediately after mine. So Big Boy is gonna go ahead and try to attack the stone that is right there. That's attacking its master. So that's plus 4 to hit. 20. 18, 19, 20, 21.
21 does hit.
Okay. And so that is 1d8 plus 2. And that's 9 force damage.
Okay. So, I never asked you, what's your Steel Defender's name?
Never. I didn't think of a name for him.
Okay.
I'm going to make the unfortunate choice of saying, chat, go ahead and name my Steel Defender. Go.
All right. So, Kobe, as you do this, as a reaction, just screaming to it, grabbing onto the creature, zapping it, you see the stone like breaking off from this shock. Your Steel Defender burrows in head first and hitting it. That stone is shattered.
Nice.
So that one.
Yeah. That one's gone.
That one's gone.
Okay.
He's been stone cutted.
Steel Defender's name is Stonecutter.
Stonecutter. There you go. His name's
I
Stonecutter
came up with
now.
that, not Chat.
It's official. His name's Stonecutter.
All right, yeah, you see a Stonecutter just barges in, protecting the master from that screech, and like, basically like my aunt's bulldog, whenever he meets someone, went full crotch-seeking missile on that one, and headbutt. The worst cup check of your life. All right. So, that leaves us for Lee.
So Lee is going to hold on. Bring character. Right. Okay. He's going to bring out his service blade, his yellow sickle, made out of red crimson wood, points at one of these stone creatures and starts casting fireball.
Okay, so my question is, which one of these stone creatures are you attacking with fireball? Or what area are you empty? Fireball or bolt?
No,
I mean,
bolt.
okay,
Why did I say fireball?
probably because Mark kept going, if anyone casts fireball, does this
I'm
count?
sorry, my headset crapped out on me, so I didn't hear what just happened. All I heard is I'm going to take out my sickle or my service blade, and then like nothing.
So, Lee,
okay.
which one are you targeting?
Targeting the ones closest to the bot. This one.
All right. Second week.
Did you cast a fireball?
No, I did not cast
Firebolt.
fireball. I cast
Fireball.
fireball.
I'll allow it.
So
Hell, it has fire in the name. Look, that's going to be part of the drinking rules now.
That's a
It's
16 to hit.
It's like drinking Big Red.
How much?
16 to hit.
16. As you hit against it, it seems to almost deflect the like the fireball. The firebolt catches on it, but it just goes. Toom!
Resistance to fire.
No, it just didn't hit.
Oh, okay.
It's just a ricochet, as it's like.
Ricochet. If a ricochet, does it bounce off the head of a different one?
Oh, that's a
Roll another
As a-
d20.
Who?
Lily, roll another attack roll on that part.
Oh,
I'm just curious.
that's a 19 to hit.
All right, Firebolt, you hit the one. It ricochets off of him. You see the guy next to him. The guy over. The one that was over here.
This guy.
Yeah.
The far away guy.
You just see as it perfectly pings off, hits him. Roll your damage.
Ooh. That's
You're welcome.
going to be 4 fire damage.
All right, 4 fire damage.
I want to undo the box now. I just wanted to measure it. God damn it.
I do that all the time, and I can never get it under.
Oh, it is gone.
Wow, these things are weak.
No, I just accidentally hit delete while I had him selected.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, he's gone.
I was like, he's gone. I was like,
You
oh,
ping it off
my.
the head and he poofs. Because I don't want to add in another token and reset it.
Okay. So that was a good hit on that one.
Yeah, that was a good hit on that one. All right.
They don't actually go down at 4 damage though.
No. That one was weak already. He was
Okay.
missing an arm and part of a leg.
Gotcha.
So,
I'm gonna do my bonus action to misty step, swing it somewhere that's far away. Let's see. Let's go at least.
Did this guy get closer?
no, he was right there when he attacked you. I just didn't move him.
Okay, I bamfed in this direction.
Okay.
As you see, literally just bamf.
All right. So, Vok, your turn now.
Well, I have what I want to do and what I need to do.
What do you want to do?
I want to crumble that guy, but I need to heal so I don't freaking die.
That rage going, baby.
I do have rage going. No, so I can get down to 1 and 4.
Great.
Yeah, I'm raging.
Okay.
And who's near me? Yeah. I'm gonna turn and swing my great axe with divine fury on this motherfucker and make him fall
Okay.
into crumbly pieces.
So are you just trying
Crumble
to,
it to pieces.
at the very least, you're trying to cut off the legs, cut him off by the legs?
No, I'm trying to cut off, like, I want to half him.
Okay.
I want him in half.
Roll an attack. Roll an attack, and are you using reckless?
No, I'm not using reckless. I don't have reckless. I have divine fury. Or
You have
divine.
You're a
I have
barbarian.
reckless?
Yeah, you get
Yeah, all
advantage.
barbarians get it.
No, I'm not using reckless because I'm just using rage because I don't want to accidentally kill somebody.
All right.
So yeah.
Roll for it.
So that is 17 plus 6.
That hit.
I'm gonna say the hits.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do the math. Okay, that's 1d. Plus 5. So that's 12 because I rolled a 7. Plus 2 for rage. That's 14. Plus the divine fury, he gets 1d6 plus 1 radiant damage. So that is 4. So that's 18.
Okay. As you take your axe against this creature, swing it across there. Did you add your +1 from your axe damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, no, 19. Plus 1 because it's a +1. Gotcha.
All right, yeah. Swinging into it, you are able to bisect this guy. You see as the stone just shatters by there, as the face slowly... It's odd to see the face change while looking at it.
Did it change to like, I'm fucked?
No, it like turns from a face of like pure malice to then... It looked relieved.
Okay. Oh, sweet release.
All right. So,
So is that guy dead?
yes. Technically, that one's gone. That one's rubble. Does a
Oh,
17 hit?
I have 17.
Fuck.
I am 17.
Okay.
Needs beats.
All right. And the one by you, Kobe, is going. Any attacks against him are going to be with advantage. You rolled in that one. All right, Vok.
Steel Defender's going to use his reaction. Because he has that. Something he does. Deflect attack. Imposes disadvantage on the attack roll on one creature that it can see within 5 feet. Provided that the attack is against a creature other than Defender.
Okay, that one also has disadvantage. That one also has advantage on attacks against him because I just rolled a fucking another nat 1. It doesn't hit, Mark, as you, Bach, as you see the Steel Defender like hop up.
Good boy.
Good boy, Stonecutter.
You see Stonecutter just
Stonecutter, I don't know what you eat, but I'm gonna get you what you eat.
right.
Cool.
All right. Now we're back up to Kobe.
Kobe's gonna take his longsword
All right.
and swing batter.
Swing.
Roll an attack.
I roll with advantage. So that was a
So wait.
hit.
Hold on one second. He attacked me and he missed, right?
Yes.
So I have a reaction.
Do you have an ability that allows you to do that?
I do. I have a feat that allows me to do that. What it?
But it is.
Okay.
Hold on. Repulsive. When a creature misses you with a melee attack, use your reaction to expend one superiority die, make a melee weapon attack against it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, you took the one that gives you maneuvers.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So now I just roll a regular attack with my axe
Yep. Rolling a regular attack.
and with my rage.
Yes, you are
The
raging.
Divine Fury.
Not the Divine Fury.
Okay. And that is 14 plus 6, 30, 20.
That hit. Roll damage. And what'd you get, Kobe?
22.
22 does hit. Roll damage.
Kobe's going two-handed on this one. That's 9.
9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
16 plus 5. No, it is 16 with the 5. Sorry. Plus 2 is 18.
All right. So. Locke, you were able to then, taking the same momentum used, just dissect the other one, slash again, hitting it with like just the end of your axe and breaking the stone apart, seeing the same reaction. Egan, you have cut off. I mean, Kobe, you have cut off one of the legs doing that.
Yes. Steel Defender's turn.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. What does Stonecutter do?
Stonecutter. That is. You said all attacks against them, correct?
All attacks against him for 1 round. He rolled a natural 1.
Bitch ass motherfucker. 17 plus. Roll a 3 in the first one. 17 plus 8, 19, 20, 21.
21?
Yep.
Well, yeah, 21 does hit.
I would hope so. Leo, it's like you're not drinking water at all. Blended into your background, like you're holding nothing.
Yeah.
So that is that's 3 force damage.
Okay. As again, Stonecutter, one of the goodest of good boys, leaps up
I need to get me one of you.
as the leg had already been broken, leaps up, lands on him. You see the stone breaks, and he's still moving his face as Stonecutter then goes in for a lick and just destroys the stone with that metallic tongue. Looks back at you with just tail wiggling.
Did I do good, boss? Did I do good?
Just Egan reaches over with the stone hand.
You did it too!
Hey, fuck! Kobe! Shit!
I'll drink twice because that was your fucking character.
Kobe reaches over with the stone hand.
Good boy.
I think Guardian can fix that when we get back to the ship.
I forgot something. Kobe, roll a Constitution save for me.
Crap.
Oh no.
Actually, I'm pretty good at that. I just need it to not roll shitty. 24. There we go.
Okay.
That's better.
By this time, while you're petting him, you see as like it breaks, the stone starts breaking apart as you felt it sort of grow for a second, and it's like you winced in pain, and just through sheer You have dealt with a whole lot worse than petrification. Shrug that shit off as your hands back. Oh,
It's happened once or twice.
yeah. Once or twice you've been turned to stone. Cleric Kobe's had to come in.
Everybody's dead. I'm just going over there like, fucking ow.
And Kobe walks over,
It's okay, buddy.
pats your back, and casts Cure Wounds.
Ow, 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 ow.
Goes in, tries to clear out stone, so he uses bonus action to bellow, so that the cloak bellows
You
in the
heal for
wind,
9 points
shaking
damage.
off the stone away.
Heal for 9?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Ow, ow, ow.
So,
Yeah, that fucked me up.
I didn't think I would start out with a crit.
But you didn't, did ya?
It's a
You
good
guys can find
thing.
this monster stat on the Outcast Guild TikTok, where I made a Weeping Angels video just for this.
It's a good thing I'm a freaking tank.
Yeah.
Or else I'd be drinking until I forget.
No, that's a TP.
It is a
Ah.
TPK.
Yep.
But okay, as you guys sit here,
Oh fuck, I'm gonna drink until I forget.
healing up a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my healing potion unless Lily wants to give me some cure wounds also.
Lily is going to pass you a healing potion.
I have.
Lock as you down that healing potion. Are you taking both of them?
No, I'm only taking.
All right. Healing up.
Yeah. 2d. That is 8 more.
Okay. You guys at first faintly, but then it starts getting louder in this basement. Hear that rattle.
Oh, we can all hear the rattle now?
Oh, I can hear it. Yep, that is a rattle.
Yes, you all hear that distinctive rattle,
This is
like rattle.
not a good sign.
And closer,
Hey,
and closer.
Is it coming from this hole over here?
You're towards that well. For a moment, you see what looks like a serpent emerge. Full snake-like body. At the end of the tail is a large rattlesnake tail.
Mm-hmm.
As swiftly as he goes out, hearing. As you guys lock eyes, you see him as he ducks down into that hole once more. And by size, he's probably a good 10 feet tall.
I don't like looking up to people.
You just see as this body, and at first it looks massive, but then it's like almost morphs and winds into that hole once more.
From where I am, can I tell if I'm gonna fit in that hole?
Yeah, you feel like you fit in that hole. It's good. It's a good, like, 5 foot wide hole.
Hmm.
I mean, you might have to go down
Is
there
it
like
just
a little bit.
is it just a hole or is it a well that has like walls?
It's a hole.
It's a hole.
Egan looks at them and goes,
I can go down the hole.
Don't go down the hole. I'm thinking about filling in the hole.
Egan takes a couple ball
You're doing
bearings
it again.
out of his bag.
yep. Yeah, I heard it twice.
Fuck, Kobe takes a shit. I was doing fine until you got me started. I hate you.
Somebody's gonna owe me another bottle.
Send me your address.
Kobe takes a couple ball bearings out of his bag and he'll grab one and use an action to make it glow. He walks over to the hole and drops it down.
Yeah, you hear. Has to go down at least a good 20 feet and then sort of banks to the side a bit. As you see the ball go down, it hits the side. Some of the smooth. I mean, they're the rocks that have spaces in them. Probably where that creature was digging out, but you see as it ting, 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 and then you see it roll down. The light still shining in.
Well, it goes about 20 feet down, and then like goes,
Back and to the left.
yeah. I mean,
What do we want to do? We're going down the hole.
I guess we're going down the hole. I mean, I haven't been eating yet this week. This will be fun.
And he like starts pulling out like climbing equipment out of his bag and like starts making himself a harness.
All right.
If we're going down the hole, Kobe, you just want to hop on my back.
He's like he's in the middle of like looping for the harness. He goes,
Oh, that might be easier, huh?
It's like you could tell he's used to doing things by himself and almost like
team effort, buddy, team effort.
Okay.
and he like undoes all this stuff.
Stonebreaker over there saved my life.
All right.
Stonebreaker just like takes a running jump and like jumps down the hole.
I was gonna say, is there anything in this room that we need? Because we didn't investigate this room at all.
For the most part, you see more broken barrels and such in there.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the same treatment before, but yeah, you just see a stone barrel, books it toward Stonecutter, flicks it towards there, and suddenly,
Yoink. Okay, so we're doing this.
Yes, I believe we're going to go.
I run over, I grab Kobe, put him on my back, and just do a feet first dive in.
all right,
And Leah
give me a deck
follows.
save, Vok.
Oh, come on.
20-foot drop.
But it's like a slide.
Hold on.
Nat 20. So
All right, Vok, you are able to suck it in and cook.
think thin. Think thin.
Kobe, when Vok jumps up and like does the pencil dive into the hole, you're like, he's not gonna fit. We're gonna have to get a plunger, and then, and you just, what the fuck?
Huh. When we land, I do a superhero landing.
All right.
Leah just going slides on the rope and just.
You come down like Mary Poppins.
Up,
Mary Poppins, y'all drink.
And I do like just,
Superhero landing and think thin. Didn't get us a drink.
just for the flair of it, he casts bonus action to make his pug bellow.
Just because.
I'm actually loving that it gave you that magic item now.
Billowing cloak. That's
Yeah.
nice.
All right.
Oh, hello.
You find yourselves in this new chamber. It's strange at first, as I mean, Lily, this is a good, probably 120 feet wide, and you find yourselves out of this hole. The walls of this whole chamber are like a honeycomb design, different holes in each part, probably a good 5 feet wide for each. You see this. You see these statues that seem to have been eroded. They've been here a long time.
Mm-hmm.
That are chipped and worn. A straight. At first, it looks. I mean, it's strange because each statue looks similar, but the form is different. An elven one. And then the design stranger each time until it comes to what looks sort of like a draken or dragon. You see in this one corner, made of just pure planar crystals, giving off this eerie green pulsating glow. statue of a winged serpent-like creature.
Hmm.
To you, Kobe, that looks like a green dragon. And above it, the strange symbol carved into the stone, scratched into the stone of these chambers. Frantically almost, but it looks like a dragon's head. Blood. You can, as you're in this chamber, you start to hear that rattling come as you're looking at the center, as there's a moderately sized pile of gold, like different types of valuables, fine clothing, stuff like that. This looks like whatever they took from that took from the storage areas and such is where it was brought to.
Hmm.
As you can see, that massive snake-like creature emerging from. And now clearly you can see in the forehead of the creature seems to be some type of gem embedded into it.
Hmm.
The body looks sort of mutated. It's at first it looks snake-like, but now it looks more like a serpent or dragon almost. As maybe it was human, or maybe it was a snake turned to look like that. As you just see it coil around its little horn.
Knock on your shoulder, you just hear Kobe go. In Draconic. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, this is not.
Kobe, make a wisdom save for me.
Okay. Because he's good at those. Oh, okay. That's a 21.
That's good at them.
What language does Kobe prefer to speak in?
Abyssal, Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
What does he prefer?
Oh, prefer?
Yes.
Draconic.
None of you know Draconic here, so you just hear as Kobe says something. Sounds like a low growl, but Kobe, you just like unintentionally looking at these statues. Say Ari. And you're not sure where that name came from. You're not sure who that person is, but it's like looking at him. The name comes to you looking at these statues. That symbol, and then it's a strange headache. A little bit of a nosebleed.
You're right.
I don't know. Anybody ever heard of a Ari or something? It's all in my head.
Do I know anything?
No.
Does Leoli know of anything?
Mm-mm.
We noticed the stone on his head, right?
It's clearly in there. It looks like it's like, you could see as it looks like tumors growing around the forehead of where this is it. Like it's trying to reject it, but this gem in his head is giving a bright glow to it. And it's looking...
Do we see anything that's similar to this? The glow that's coming off the statue, is it similar to the stone that's in his head?
Yes, it's giving off the exact same glow.
Awesome.
If you've ever seen Akira, when the arm grows out and all the flesh and machinery grows with it, it's sort of looking like a smaller version of that. It's like the flesh is growing out past tumors, and the gem is like looking like it's being forced in, and the body's trying to repulse it out. Kobe, you can hear. You hear interconic. The serpent will rise from that creature. As it, the moment you said Ari, it rose out of those points.
Guys, don't panic, but I think we're in trouble.
I know we're in trouble. One way or another. I think, and I'm whispering now because I don't want to be heard. I don't know if they can see us yet because we're still in the shadows.
You get the sense that it's looking at you. Like,
okay, good.
It's like a snake ready to coil itself up.
I think our snake buddy in the gold is being controlled by that gem in his head.
I think that's an accurate statement, and he just told me that the serpent will rise.
Oh, that's good. Thank you, Lissa.
Live forever.
Oh, what a perfect voice to use for a TPK.
You're not. So, Lieli, tries. He's not gonna do anything. He's just going to try to see if there's any other, like, any exits or where to go.
You see one main one. You're just creeping around the sides here.
We see this one over here.
You see, one main one down that way. The room is fairly chilled, as outside it's been like probably 90 degrees in that area you've been in, and this area's temperament. Cool.
Yeah, this has bad idea written all over it. I know we're kind of the poor choice crew, but this is a really bad choice.
Well,
you also get the sense that the creature feels like he's looking in your direct, I should say. Not like it's watching
can't quite see it.
It's eerie as much as it's following, like with his eyes, just tongue flickering out every once in a while.
What do we want to do? Hey,
was going to here. Points at the
exit stage left.
We could try that. Perhaps.
We came here with a goal. This wasn't our goal.
I agree with that.
So, I'm going to use my sneak and sneakily try and make our way towards the exit.
Okay. Roll.
Bailey sneaks as well.
Roll a stealth check. Where'd Vok go?
Yeah, where did Fox go?
I'm right here. I'm actually highlighted.
Oh, I see. You're in Lily's space.
Oh, that way.
Oh.
There you go. What? Now he's coming with me? Literally? Let's see. I have a +6. 19 plus 6.
You just got advantage. Thank you, Lissa.
Oh, I got advantage? Thank you. Well, I got a 19 plus 6. Let's see
Okay.
if I can do a crit. I didn't do a crit.
Should I roll stealth as well?
Yes.
And I still have Kobe on my back, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, 21.
21.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was scared for a minute. Like, oh, God.
Roll for Stonecutter.
Right. What is for? Oh, you poor boy. Okay. Stonecutter doesn't exactly do stealth.
Okay.
That's a 15.
All right. You guys stealthily start moving towards the side of the cave. You see that snake creature, dragon creature, looking towards it all. Kobe, you get the sense this creature doesn't see through sight. It sees through heat. As you guys are halfway through... Oh, in fact, I need each of you to make a dex save.
Cool.
Dex.
I like Dex.
Go.
Well, Stonecutter is very good at that.
You could have did her 19. You.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Does that count for Kobe also, since he's on me?
No.
Damn, I tried.
Well, Stonecutter got a 9.
9.
I got a 13.
13.
Kobe got a 14.
Okay. Stonecutter got a 9.
Yep.
As you guys start running towards that way, you see as a snake, this creature darts towards the side and lets out this gaseous breath. Kobe, you feel as your body, that arm again, is consumed in stone. But you're able to sort of avoid it in time. You got half speed right now.
Great.
But looking at Stonecutter,
He is a construct. I don't know how that would work.
you just see parts of stone consuming around, as it is completely encased in a rocky tomb. Just petrified.
Well, that's not good.
What about the rest of us?
Both of you are able to avoid that. You're able to avoid that gas enough, but Stonecutter was unlucky. You now fully hear that snake rattle.
Did Stonecutter sacrifice himself so we could escape?
It's more Stonecutter's moving, and you just saw that gas sort of centered on him, as the metallic body was just clang, 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 clang.
Where they had to think so better. He's the good
The construct, he can be rebuilt.
That's fun.
Right.
So are we still making our way towards the exit?
Yes. Actually, everyone make another stealth check. I just want to see this go on, because it's more like... Fuck!
Oh, yes. 23.
23?
18 plus 6.
18
Do I
plus
need to do
6?
math?
That's a 24.
Right. You see as that Medusa-like creature darts towards Stonecutter as you guys are quickly making your way towards that mine. As as you do, you can see it's pitch black in there.
Dark vision.
Well, the dark vision is still gray, but you can hear the faint grinding of stone. What sounds like gem specifically being hit with pickaxes, maybe?
Hmm. Coming from our cave?
Coming from that cave over there.
By the exit that we want?
Yes.
That doesn't sound good.
I think we're in the shit, boys.
So, do we want to fight an army of stone creatures, or do we want to fight a snake?
That's a snake that has stone stuffs that probably made the stone creature. But if we beat the stone creature, will that wake the serpent? If we beat snake lady person thing, which is the lesser of two evils?
Fighting one sounds better than fighting a bunch.
I agree with Kobe on this one.
I say fuck it. I take the other healing potion.
Yeah.
I take that now.
Okay.
Unless one of you guys wants to use your wounds on me again, but I don't really want you to use a spell slot on me.
I don't have
Might need it.
room at the moment. Sorry.
I only got one spell slot left.
Yeah. So it was what, 2d4 plus 2?
A basic health
Yeah.
potion? Yes.
2d4 plus 2, yeah.
No, that is 8 more.
Okay.
It's not terrible. I still have my deck evolution. If we use that and we throw a card out to distract them, we might be able to get the jump on. How's that sound?
Sound like a plan.
All right. Fuck it. I'm going to use one of my deck of illusions.
Draw a card.
Doc,
Yeah, I'm
you have
drawing a card.
advantage.
Thank you. So I just need to roll to see what it is?
You can roll or
Which
just
one I pick?
or you can pick a card.
Oh, you can pick. Oh, I didn't know that.
It's not like the deck of many things where it's like,
Mm-hmm.
What do you summon on the battlefield?
I don't know. What should I summon on the bet? What doesn't this thing like? Ooh. Or I do have an instant troll.
Actually, Kobe has a couple of those.
How do we feel about that? Because this thing might start
There's just
attacking us also.
Yes.
you do know that when you break out an instant roll, it does not, it won't
I
consider
know,
anyone an
that's what
ally.
I'm saying. We're strategery.
Fling it, fling it.
I don't really want to deal with a troll too. We could throw the troll down the cave to take care of the many people. While we take care of this, then we'll have to deal with the troll when we want to leave.
And assuming it doesn't turn to stall.
Yeah. Kobe, you've got more trolls than I do if you want to use one.
And you know what?
Are we going to Leroy Jenkins this?
Yeah, fuck it.
I'm going to throw the...
I'm going to assume that you're better at throwing things than Kobe, so Kobe's just
Probably.
going to hand you a troll
Okay, an insta-troll, and I'm throwing it down the cave.
Okay.
and throw it down the cave.
All right.
Strength check.
No, you're not like specifically targeting something.
I'm throwing it down the cave that we were going to exit.
It's like a good 10-foot cave. It's hard to miss.
Okay.
So just take it.
It's like I'm winging a grenade, just winging it as far as I can
Yeah.
down that cave.
Yes. So you move. How are you going close into the light, the dim light it's giving, or are you going into like just going around that light?
Well, if I go into the dim light, that's going to kind of position me. Well, it's not seeing. Okay, but the things are there. I'm going to go right about here, staying in the darkness.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to wing that thing as hard as I can into that cave.
Okay. Taking that, chucking it, you hear probably a good 40 feet away
Ding, ding.
the breaking of glass as it hits the stone. And
I'm back over here after I throw it.
yeah, and like in about 12,
Really? It's gonna stick
20,
into
like
the
in
wall.
about 30 seconds, you hear
Get off my swamp! Oh, wait, no, that's an ogre.
that's a cool.
I'm an old guy.
In the morning, I'm making pancakes.
That's a donkey.
Mm-hmm. It's still a good line. Probably gonna make pancakes in the morning.
I believe it's one.
Yes, whatever.
Yeah. Morning, I'm making waffle.
Anyway. No, in the troll. And from
that cavern as you then hear more of the stone scraping as soon as that glass was breaking.
This may have been a bad idea.
Yeah.
Hey, anything that goes like,
Between the palms.
we're just doing this. We're doing
We're winging
this out of wing. Yeah, we're winging it.
All right. So, roll initiative.
Kobe's smart. I never said he was wise.
Okay.
11 initiative for me.
19 plus 4.
23.
Yeah.
Kobe.
11.
Ooh, I
Who has the higher dex between Lily and Kobe?
have
Probably the-
18 ability score.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you're up first.
We're all gonna die. Alright, how far can I throw my axe? I forget.
30 feet normal, 60 feet long.
So I'm
I
not.
believe you can reach it. Yeah.
So I can reach it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet! Pink! In my hand. Wing it as hard as I can. I'm raging, by the way.
All right. Are you recklessing?
And the divine, whatever.
Yeah, that's added in.
Yeah.
Are you
Am I what?
recklessing?
No, I'm not recklessing. If I reckless on top of everything else, I'm gonna end up attacking one of them.
All right. How do you know that? It gives creatures advantage, but you get advantage on all attack.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
But you never know. It's
okay.
a reckless attack.
All right.
We're fucked as it is. I don't need to add to how much we're fucked.
So,
We need strategy.
Okay, so I'm winging my axe
roll your
at the thing.
okay.
My
Roll an attack.
Yeah, 19 plus 7.
19 does hit.
Okay. That's a D10. plus 5 is 15, plus 2, 17, plus divine, because it's my first plus 1, because it's a plus 1x. That's 19, right? My math right so far?
Yeah.
Okay. And then it's 1d6 plus for divine. Plus what? 1. Plus 1. Plus 6.
All right. So that was how much in total?
19 plus 6.
Okay.
That's 25.
Yeah, 25. All right. You take your axe.
Can he count as a sneak attack too, since he hasn't really seen me?
No. As you
try. At least you tried.
Yeah, at least you tried. At least you tried. Dice rolls did not want that.
I want that so hard.
Okay. Actually, this is your bugbear thing, right?
Yeah.
I just want to relook over what the feature says. So, as your racial feat, get sneaky, and then you have surprise attack once per combat. You surprise a creature. I would say he hasn't taken an attack yet, so yeah, you can add the extra 2d6.
Nice. The RC skill against an extra 2d6. And that's another 11 points.
All right. Okay. Your turn's done, Vok.
Mm-hmm. And I snap, and my axe comes back to my hand.
Yeah, you just see his axe goes full boomerang, lobs in his side, like the snake, turns for a
motherfucker!
second.
Oh.
That was bad.
Ow!
But okay.
Do we know what this actual creature is yet?
No, you don't yet.
Okay.
Okay. You see as the creature...
Oh, I have a movement, so I'm going to try and find cover after I do that.
All right.
Since I'm not in range, and it's not going to be an attack opportunity. There's a lot of rock here.
Okay. Very good, very good. You see as your snake friend there quickly darts towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. I assume a 9 doesn't hit.
No.
All right. And then... And 12...
You missed a melee attack?
Yes, and 12
Reaction!
doesn't... All right, this is... You get 2 you get 2 superiority die from that feat, right?
I believe so.
All right, so that would be your last use.
Until short rest.
Yes. And 12 doesn't hit Kobe, correct?
No, it does not.
All right. So Kobe, sure fear of seeing that snake creature dart towards you, and your small body as you feel the tail wrap around you. You're able to get out of the whatever it was trying to do to constrict you.
Okay. For my reaction...
You just sort of duck down for a second as you see the fangs open wide, and then...
Yeah. And I do my reaction attack.
All right.
With my...
Oh, so many light.
And that is a 15 plus 6. No, plus 7.
That hit.
Okay. This gets to rage, and... Okay, and then plus 1. But it doesn't get the Divine Fury because that's only the actual first attack.
Yeah.
So that would be 7 plus 5 is another 12 plus 1. Plus... Wait.
Plus
7
15.
plus 5 is 12, it's 13. Plus 2 for the rage is 15.
Okay. You sink your axe into the side of this creature. You hear as it shrills out in pain. You just hear as the rattle now is going almost rhythmically. Lily, you're up. Kobe, you're on deck.
Cool.
Nice. So I'm gonna go. I know I'm gonna have to do this. Bonus action using my 2 sorcery points to make a quicken spell to Mage Armor.
All right.
And as my action, well, first movement. The 5, 10, 15, 20. And
That's the same. Sorry.
I'll attack. And if it hits, I'll do Booming Blade. That works right like that, right?
Well, it's a cantrip, so you don't waste anything. You just say you did Booming Blade.
Okie dokie. So I'm gonna attack with the Service Blade. That's a 17 to hit.
17. "17 barely hits.
Barely hits, still hits.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do slashing damage. It's an 8 plus whatever the Booming Blade. What does it do? How many?
Currently, right now, it's if he moves, they'll take a D8 worth of thunder damage.
Nice. Okay.
So you just see as you strike with it for some of the Booming Blade, it's encased with like a weird thunderous envelopment around it. All right.
So yeah, that's a 4 damage on him. So that's a total of 12.
It's only when he moves, so he has to move more than 5 feet. But okay, that's 4 damage.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
So the next time it moves more than 4 feet, it gets that.
until until Lily's turn.
Okay.
Okay. Kobe.
All right. Kobe's gonna go ahead and swipe at it with longsword.
All right.
10.
10 does not hit.
Cool. That's gonna be his turn.
All right, Bach.
Oh,
Hold on.
no,
Sorry.
I forgot. He has a spell rot tattoo, and he made that one hex. So he's gonna bonus action use the spell rot tattoo hex.
Okay. What skill check are you giving disadvantage on?
Strength hex.
Okay. Thank you.
Can I give advantage through?
What?
So my question before
Advantage.
you left was, can I give Obi advantage through my guild points in the stream on that attack?
It
To
did.
reroll.
It did. Yes.
You have advantage.
So that's a natural 20.
Okay. Roll damage. And
Okay.
add the max die.
So that's he's swinging with both hands here. So it's a 10. Plus it's not gonna 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's a 22 and then hex.
Okay.
And so that's 3 necrotic damage from the hex.
The hex is critted too.
Oh,
That'd be 9.
so that's 9 necrotic damage from the hex. So that's 22 damage. 22 damage and 9.
Okay. Vok, it's your turn.
My turn now. Okay. I'm going full bore. I'm gonna right for the neck. I'm trying to behead the bitch.
Okay. Roll an attack. Would you like to use your advantage?
Do we all have advantage now?
No, Lissa gave you advantage at the beginning of this combat.
Oh, yes. Okay. Do I have to use it? Because I said yes?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's DM's prerogative. Do I have to use it because I said yes?
Yes.
Okay. I understand. That one was an 18. That one was a nat 20.
Okay. Max damage and roll.
Okay, so that's...
Swing
hold on.
Swing it!
This one gets Divine Fury because it's the first attack of the turn, right?
Yep. You're using
Okay.
Great Axe. Divine Fury is a d6, so that is... You will roll, add your usual modifiers, and then add in 18 points.
Plus the rage?
Yeah. Your usual modifiers, and then you add 18, because you add the max damage die.
Alright, so it's 18 plus whatever I roll.
Yes.
And 11 plus 14 plus 1. 11 plus 5 plus 1 plus 2. And then plus the 2d6 for Divine. Another 10. 1, 2. 1. 26. 27. 29 plus
All
18. Right. Hold on. 17. 47.
How you want to do this?
I'm beheading the bitch. I'm just gonna do a full baseball swing.
Okay.
Right through the neck. You can tell the story.
So, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Out of pure anger. And Kobe, you just see Vok as giving off a divine glow. Slashes through there. You cut this creature off by the head. And as it lands, you see as the body starts squirming and thrashing about. But it's not. As the head lands there, Kobe, you can hear again in Draconic. Just like how any snake, after an hour of having cut off, still has a few motions. It's strange to hear it actually speak. It's leading out to whatever god this is. The serpent. Savio. It's pleading for help, and suddenly, as you all notice, that gem is finally ejected from the head, landing there, revealing to be a planar crystal. And have you ever seen images of a organ that has been one that the body has rejected fully?
No.
Well,
No.
this calcium buildup, this hard coating encases it as you see the tumors subside, and it almost instantly mummifies the body.
Mm-hmm.
You, after a little bit of time, as the creature falls, you just hear as it has, the stone moving has stopped.
Do we hear the troll?
You don't hear the troll. Troll failed his con save.
Oh, okay.
First hit, he failed his con save. I rolled a nat 1 on that one.
So he didn't last long.
We tried.
I know there. Do we want to get the fuck out of Dodge before something wakes up?
It said something about stable, the serpent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I'm guessing that's what that is, and I point to the statue.
Which one? There's multiple of them in different appearances.
The one that's glowing.
That's the one. Yeah, it was this one.
Kobe, it's strange. The one that almost looks like a human, like a half dragon, is the one you look at, and that name pops in your head again of Art. It's the one to the left of the dragon-like creature.
This one? No, that's to the right. There's another one over here.
Oh, sorry, to the right.
Okay, so this guy.
This guy.
You see, he like climbs down off of Vok's shoulder and pulls out a sketchbook out of his bag and starts sketching all of the statues and the symbols and stuff, and goes,
I think Egan will want to know about this. This is not normal.
Okay.
Whatever information that you can bring to him was great. If
Do you think he would be okay with getting that information and maybe not crystals he needs?
Maybe. Is there any other, like, you guys see anything?
Well, is this one crystal that fell out of dude's head?
It's only a sliver of a crystal.
It's only a sliver of a crystal?
"Hey,
Huh?
So,
Oh, I forgot my neighbors are at it again. Fucking hate that wall.
yeah.
Alright, hold up.
Do you want to take another quick break?
Cool.
We shall return momentarily.
Dude.
I hate my neighbors. Okay.
Mm-hmm. We're good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
either this thing's gonna come alive. We got Egan. Can you summon? Can you call Egan to come here to check things out?
I could try.
Would Domar like to see things that are going on down here, or is he just like, okay, you guys do your thing? I don't know if we want Domar and Egan in the same room either. I'm just spitballing
Point
ideas.
taken, but unless anybody knows anything about the god named Save,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Are there any
Do I know
other?
anything?
Are those
No.
creatures still down there, or has that noise stopped?"
This noise has stopped fully. Looking down there, you see as they've fully frozen, they've gone back to what you imagine is the first pose they took when they were petrified.
Mm-hmm. Can we save Stonebreaker?
Stonecutter.
Stonecutter?
Roll an Arcana check for me. Kobe.
All
You're
right.
probably better at that than I am.
Because I have 0 plus 0.
And you too, Lily, you could too.
Oh, let's
You have a
try.
plus 0 in Arcana?
Yep, I have a plus 0 in Arcana.
How?
Intelligence.
19.
You sort of remember what those creatures are. They look like they're some form of cursed stone, which is people transformed into that stone to obey a master. It's strange to see him being created by something as mindless as that serpent-like creature you fought.
Mm-hmm.
But you're pretty sure after 24 hours, he'll be fine.
Okay.
Can we bring him? Can we touch him without getting infected?
You know that it's only the claws, Kobe.
Yeah,
Like, only when they actually attack you. If they've been petrified by something else, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Um.
Do you need help putting him in your bag?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I am not strong.
And he like very limpy arms. Just
We grab Stonecutter
All right.
and we put him in your bag. The bag of holding for you.
Kobe inspects that pile of treasure there, and then uses his guild badge and just try to contact Egan.
You get the Egan voice messaging system of, I'm sorry, but I am doing cool maid shit right now.
I'm sorry, I'm doing cool maid shit right now. Please try to contact me again later.
And then you hear that annoying song. Fuck being good, I'm doing maid shit. Like, fuck. Alright, inspecting the pile, there's 11 gems from your jeweler's knowledge. Probably they're about 100 gold apiece. 800 pieces of copper. 300 pieces, 3,000 pieces of silver, 2,000 of gold. A potion that seems to give off a weird green iridescent glow. And a set of studded leather armor. Fancily embroidered, but still has a bit of blood of whoever got killed.
This looks cool. It's a little bloody, but here you go.
And like he's just digging through. Is there any he's just digging through looking for magic shit or more crystals?
There's none there, but you do notice that whole statue is a one bit bits of elemental the planar gems, just bonded together somehow.
Which statue?
The snake one that's glowing.
Okay.
He'll take some time to detect magic on the planar gems.
Yeah, they give off they don't give off any school magic that you know, but they are irradiating with magic.
Well, they are magic.
It's like the presence of all magic in the world, but none at the same time.
Is that what we need? Do we need the planar gems or planar crystals, or is there?
They're the same thing.
Huh.
But they give. It's odd. It's like the weave itself is rejecting these. When you look, detecting magic, it's like you can feel like the magical weave around it is rejecting. And what's your alignment, Kobe?
Chaotic neutral.
It gives you a weird headache, for the most part.
These are weird.
And Vok, you're chaotic neutral also?
Let me tell you in 1 second.
Lily?
Taking lawful neutral.
Chaotic neutral.
Okay. Vok, you get a tiny bit of a headache, but you're pretty much fine, just like Kobe.
Hmm.
Lily, you get a sickening feeling. Just like when you're back at your home, any land that had been corrupted. You have that feeling.
You're what? Yeah, you're lawful
Neutral.
It's that same sickening feeling you had looking there. You almost want to throw up at it.
That'll be some good projection. Like The Exorcist.
Being that close, like getting close to this item and actually investigating it, you feel like you almost want to puke.
Did you take that green potion thing? Deal?
Yeah. Lily takes the green potion and try to cast Identify.
It's a potion of animal friendship.
That'll come in handy.
And Kobe, from your expertise of increasing the armor of that and also seeing some of Domar's work, that studded leather is a +1.
Oh, cool. He holds it up. Look,
This is +1 leather armor.
here, have fun. And drops it in y'all's bag.
We put it in the bag of holding. Somebody can use it. Can you use studded leather armor, Leo?
Nope.
No.
No. In Pandora?
Yep.
Probably.
Okay. We'll hold on to it.
All right.
Kobe harvests some of this crystal.
Okay.
He's not going to take a bunch of it because of the
Which
unknown
crystal?
magic.
The one from the snake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It. Just that unknown magic. It makes. It's very strange. It's almost like it creates a void and detects magic itself.
How much did you say we found in gold in the pile?
Let me break out the Guardian book again. Perfect.
Available on Redbubble.
Available in the local red bubble.
Look at that. Look at that guardian. Isn't he the best?
2,000 gold, 3,000 silver, and 800 copper.
2,000 gold, 3,000 silver,
800.
800 copper. Okay.
So, I mean, I think that's everything that I need.
Dude, Leo, you said, are you okay if we take some of this crystal back to Domar? You look like you're a little squeamish.
Yes. Go ahead. I'm trying not to get close to it. Just let me know if you guys are using it.
All right, I'm gonna harvest a little bit myself.
Okay.
About 2 pounds, because that's what we asked for.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put that into the bag of holding,
All right.
or put that into something to put into the bag of holding.
Sounds good.
And I think we should get the fuck out of here.
All right. Yeah.
Yes, time to go.
Yeah.
You see, as you leave, the troll has been petrified. It looked like it had one of the statues in its hand when being petrified. You see scratch marks left from the deep cuts of the skin.
Hey, Kobe, can you just draw that real quick? Because that's a really, really cool looking picture.
Yeah, he squiggles in his drawing and like hands it to you.
Thank you. I want to hang that up.
All right.
And we make our way out.
All right. Making your way out, you find yourselves back at the ship.
Well, that was quick.
Again, I'm not going to go on that far, but yeah. You guys make it back to the ship. Find Domar there, who had the crystals set up. Kobe, as you have accomplished your mission.
Kobe walks over and goes,
Domar, do you know anything about a god named Sable or someone named Ari?
and he like shows his book with all the statues drawn
Look what I did.
and the symbols, and like is holding it all 2'6" of himself, just like stretched out to Domar.
I pick him up, and hold him up. You can see better.
Motherfucker. Let's see, mister. Yeah, fuck.
Huh?
And that fucking 20. Plus 6. On his wisdom save.
What?
You see,
Domar had to make a wisdom save.
you see Domar look at this. And Kobe, you get the same feeling from looking at his face. He's going through the same thing you were going through. But something else is happening is he's looking pale, like sickly pale. Hold on. Like goes over to the side of the ship, and you see him hurt.
Domar, you good?
Hey, I'm good.
What happened?
It's the planar crystals.
Is it the crystals?
What about the crystals?
They don't register, like they register as magical, but they're like a void in magic in the weed.
When I got close, I got a bit of a headache. Lily felt nauseous when he got close.
I have a nosebleed. He like wipes his nose.
Yeah, you see Domar's like,
Kobe's been bleeding on me. I'm
Domar
gonna
is-
need something to get blood out of
just
my
a small nosebleed, but yeah. You just see his Domar is like sweating, Hey,
Dude, if you can't chuck them, if we can't use them, they're gonna get you sick, man. Figure out another way.
he's not looking at the crystals. He's looking at the book.
Oh, it's
Sorry. Dragonkin. Maybe I crafted something for him?
You craft a lot of things for a lot of people in the guild.
I know, but
But you know who everybody you craft things for. You keep
Aye.
very good records.
hey, it's like you see him reach in his bag and he literally pulls out his forge lock. And it's strange.
Do you still have the book out? Maybe put the book.
Yeah,
He's like, you see as he like puts it down, looks through it, and like he's frantically looking through this. He's like, Ori, that name sounds familiar. He looks at his log. Where that name would be, or because he has an alphabetical order of everyone he's supported. And you see a multitude of different names: Rose, Espada, Oro, Copa, Pasto, Wise Arthgeist, and it's like you see as he's listing through it all. It's like, no, Nalio. Maybe it's the last name, Nalio. Not there. It's like there's like a page. It's like a blank page.
That is not normal.
No.
have you? He pauses and he looks at them and he goes,
Have you told them?
No. You just,
We're standing here, right?
yeah, you hear in Draconic, Kobe.
"Yeah,
No, the guild has told not to tell anyone yet. Still getting tested.
But we heard in common. Have you told them yet?
No, it was like as soon as that was asked about the guild, you heard him switch over to that language.
But okay, so
Yeah,
she said in Draconic it was have you told them yet? And
Well, no, you heard. Well, did he say it in Draconic or regular? Kobe.
he would have said that. Kobe would have said that in common, and then switched to as soon as Domar switched to Draconic. After he said no,
All right.
so I heard. Have you told them yet?
and then a bunch of like growling sounds come out from both of their mouths.
Yeah,
I go. Could you tell us?
you'll find out.
All right.
Kobe continues in Draconic.
They're going to need to know. I mean, and not, at least the guild masters are.
You'll talk to them.
Because this is not normal.
No.
I'm holding a crystal up.
Yeah.
Did we grab the crystal that came out of the head?
Did you?
Kobe probably would have swiped it.
Okay. Hey.
And some god may say it. We may need.
It's still all.
I don't know. That's a new one for
and
me.
he has to see
We
your
need
pictures
all
one more
kind-
time.
He holds it up, and he's like
Bye.
talking still.
Yeah.
In Draconic, like this is a full
What's
on
up, I
conversation.
call this Shenanigans. Sorry.
In Draconic.
Like, we have drinks at the bar with gods all the time. We know almost all of them.
Hey. What? And you see, I made that sword.
Mm-hmm.
You
Did you
hear
say
him
that?
literally say this in common.
What sword?
He points at the blade that the picture was pretty much the same figure holding the sword down, like, you know, the usual Knights Templar style. And he's like, I made that.
What is that sword?
I think it's called Dragonkin. It was a weird request.
And
Wait.
Ari requested it?
Yeah. Luca, Sol, and Ari, yeah.
Kobe turns.
Y'all are gonna have some very interesting times.
Sounds like it.
Well, I really, these names popping out of you guys, like, what is going on?
Kobe, by this time, and you all can hear this on your communicators, as it's sort of like you're close enough in the frequency going, did you get the crystals?
Yes, boss, but we have a...
Just, as soon as you said yes, you see as Kobe goes, yes, boss, but we have a... Like, I don't give a fuck. You got what I need.
I see the... I'm like, fuck, I want to know about the badge.
Gosh, I have to write it down.
Yeah, you guys ain't gonna know about the badge until I let you know about the badge.
I know. I look at Domar. I'm like, just how deep did this rabbit hole go?
Look, I don't know.
We're in it.
Yeah. I believe we're in it.
Alright. You missed the time. And like,
Alright.
Domar's like, you see this look of like, he's still feeling, you still get the sense he's feeling that sickness.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just rubbing his head like full on headache style as he walks away. The whole,
Wait, Domar, before you walk away.
Well,
We got your back, buddy. Fist bump.
you see as he fist bumps you and thank you.
Go get some rest.
You see as he heads down, leaving.
Can you send Guardian over? Can you use a little...
And by this time here, you see Guardian has collapsed. Like,
What?
he walked by Domar, or like while the book was open,
Mm-hmm.
and you saw Guardian sort of like glance that way, and then now you look back and it's like, boom.
I run over to Guardian,
Yeah, Leeli goes over Guardian as well.
and I try to help him up, but I don't know if I can lift him.
I mean, you can lift him, and soon enough, you see his eyes flicker back on,
Mhm.
and you just see as like
I'm
he's in
kinda
a
holding him.
panic for a second, and you just see like a beam of sunlight scorches the deck of the ship,
Guardian, no!
and it's like it's gone in a second, but it's like just saw as it's like the ship's still, yeah, it's no, it's like a whole pillar of light.
Oh, good. Guardian. You alright? You good? This pump? Friend. La 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 la.
This is the hardest thing to do by doing it with like 2 fingers tied.
Blah, blah, blah.
All
Blah, 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 blah.
right.
That's our thing.
Well, that